online beefs, I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. And the shot's on here. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. And it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pressing high and with purpose. And here's Nunez. Oh, just skips past his man. Nunez! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! He's got himself an absolute peach. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hullet gets on his bike and on the move. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Hullet!
Hullet made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Dani Olmo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot, decent shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he couldn't finish.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Ricky Puig. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run. And the ball is out of play. And it's Olmo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. O'Reilly. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Nakata. Ricky Puig.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And just a quick
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing It just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Knocks it into space. He won't be happy with that one. Batistuta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's cut it out. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ricky Puig. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. And it's Neymar. Adams was in no mood for any of that. Dani Olmo looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Xavi Alonso. Shevchenko. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Shevchenko. He is through. Tries a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes left. Rijkaard. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Salah. Hullet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Played out towards the right wing. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just a... Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bullet is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. And this is Neymar. Shot a goal! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard. Quality ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Van Dijk. And it's DiMarco. Ricky Puig plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bullet. O'Reilly. Now Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So
It's Salah! It's hit the crossbar.
well, I think you've got to be full of guile and mischief to manufacture some menace in moments like that.
And it's O'Reilly. Bullet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nakata had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bullet. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Bullet must have
There
made
will be
the
1
worst
minute
possible
added
choice
time.
there. It was crying out to be released left.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent
Please
45
make
minutes
sure
of
you watch
football,
the
plenty
screen
of
for
signs that both
information
managers
bulletin
can
from the
take
regional
a lot
police
of
department.
encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And we are back on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai. Xavi Alonso. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. O'Reilly. And it's Gerrard. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And yes, it's looking for. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them.
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Played into space. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Out towards the flank. DiMarco. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cleared without hesitation. He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It is a very, very good save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar has it in a wide position. It's a good run he's making out on the left. It's a promising position, in towards the back stick. And the keeper beats it away. He's found some space. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
After 82
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. And the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And the shots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Gerrard. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 17.
So, third corner of the game.
Mateus. Number 18, Luis Diaz. Number 3, Vitinha.
And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 4 coming up here. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save. They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done. That's rather hopeful. It's loose now and they want to get it back. This looks promising.
Has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah. Diaz. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. DiMarco. And he's running through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Mohamed Salah. Number 10, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 14.
And that's it.
Number 21, Donadoni.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match
welcome
that
to
will
today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to belt it away. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's... And Batistuta! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some intricate passing, goes for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. And this is Ronaldo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Little pass back. Pullet running with the ball. That is good strength. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's quick to return it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Odo. Al Nassr have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into it.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race. In he goes again! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's a good run down the left. Very nicely done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateusz De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hullet running with intent, and he's worked it through. Well, nicely intercepted. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And he's decided to go for it. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Gerrard gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a threatening ball. It's Salah! De Rossi just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet,
Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Played into space out wide. Neymar gets into a good position. Odo. And it's Gerrard. Kadiolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Odo. De Rossi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Rossi. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
De Rossi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that is a little undercooked. O'Reilly. That is a great pick out. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Luis Suarez. Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the return pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This might spell danger. Shevchenko. Floated through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
Ah, he's given it away. Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Suarez picks it up out wide.
There will be 1
Looking
minute
for the run.
added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely worked. Well read, nice interception. And it's half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah looking to receive it in space. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Eric Cantona, fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They will take that, they are absolutely ripping it up! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shevchenko. Nicely shaped ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus, can he get it through? Batistuta! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even...
Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear. Luis Suarez. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Al Nassr do have a chance to counter here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mateus. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that...
Oh, shooting chance! Bullet.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Xavi Alonso. Shevchenko. This is a promising build-up. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Odo. Kadiolu. De Rossi. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. Albert Ferrer. Knocks it into space. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has put paid to that. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Kadiolu. And he's there to clear it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Corner number 2 then.
Shevchenko. Number 15. Number 7. Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field. Number 17. Mateus. Number 25. Nuno Mendes. Number 3.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a shot! And it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Pull it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Shot, surely! Oh, wow, that's crazy!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
79 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. And Batistuta! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Al Nassr certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
On the field, number 10, Hullet. Coming on the field is number 21, Donadoni.
Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. And he's gone looking for safety. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's found a way, he's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
De Rossi. Gerrard. The final 5 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. Peruzzi gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward.
4
That
added
is
minutes
good,
has been indicated.
super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. Mendes is there to clear. Keep the ball and you win the game, it really is that simple. Mateus, Batistuta gets his head on it! And that is well cleared. Nice looking ball. Now there's the clearance. Oh, good spread. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, well, his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were...
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Cantona, and Batistuta! And he couldn't finish.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they... And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Luis Suarez. O'Reilly. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Xavi Alonso. And it's Gullit. Looking for options for movement. It's Gullit. Mateus wins the duel this time. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Could be danger here. Big chance! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Al Nassr take the lead. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here's a chance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And he's there to get it away. O'Reilly. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. He has a look up. There's the shot! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gullit proves just a little bit too strong. Ball's played through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kadiolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Shevchenko, and this is Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here, shoots! Neymar! One of a type, he's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Szoboszlai played into space. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Odo. Cantona. De Rossi. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is well cleared. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Odo. Cantona. Lovely pass. That is Stuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Luis Suarez! Harmlessly behind. O'Reilly. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Bullet. Xavi Alonso. O'Reilly. Now it's Hullet. And he's being shifted off it. Albert Ferrer. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shevchenko. Hullet dominates aerially so often. It's a searching pass. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's played it back. Mohamed Salah. Hullet. Oh, he's having a go! Well, Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So straight into the second half. Hullet. Shevchenko. Odo does really well to win the ball there. And that has been slung wide. Now it's Cantona. Batista. Chance! Goal! Barely into the second half, and and already it is heating up. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get on the end of this?
Belletti.
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Batistuta! And that was very necessary. Threads one in. Peruzzi claims comfortably. Mohamed Salah is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Odo. And it's Kadiolu. And Batistuta! And there's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
Cantona! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Al Nassr appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kadiolu. Shevchenko. Mohamed Salah. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just about up to the hour now. It's come to nothing. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Looking for the run. Luis Suarez. Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Szoboszlai. That's a cute ball. And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. Bullet. Albert Ferrer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cantona. That's a good ball out wide. Mateus picks it up out wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's been caught napping! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Odo. And it's come back to the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Khan is there to clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
17, Mateus.
That is a great pick out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Steaming on goalwards.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cantona driving on and making... He'll try from distance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. He leaps for it! And that's a real chance missed. And it's Salah. And that's a decent chance! He's got it all! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a mistake!
Coming on to
Oh,
replace him.
he's had a shot!
Number 3.
Oh, it's hit the
Coutinho.
post! That's put paid to the danger. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in, well, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that really should have been that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the
Substitution
keeper.
on the field. Number 11.
Desperate
Neymar.
defending required here.
Number 13. Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field. Number 21. Donadoni. Number 14. Yamal.
Oh, good climb! So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Shot a goal! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Al Nassr found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out. Like Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see them.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. Company. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit does well not to be outdone there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Knocks it out wide. Soboslai. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, they could be caught out here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. That could spell trouble. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Zanetti. And Deco. And it's Deco. Passes short and sharp. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. Might be danger here. Great chance! And he stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Another throw-in. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. O'Reilly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone loose. Tries one from range! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Mateus, played into space. Oh, that is a decent chance! And there's a goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
O'Reilly unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Gerrard. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of it? Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here! And that's a good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Company spots it and intercepts. Deco. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
O'Reilly cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Ronaldo. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar, he's got away. And a chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Gerrard. That's a cute ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mateus. Xavi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good take and a good air. It's Salah! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Neymar, and he's got the beating of his man. And he can thump it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played out towards the right wing. Mateus. Deco. Spread out to the left. Company. Mateus.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hullet. Xavi Alonso. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Deco. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Substitution.
So let's get the ball rolling. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mateus. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Messi. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gullit.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that could set him on his way. That has been cut short. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gerrard shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So now the difference is 3. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Company.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he's picked out the run. And he is deftly away. That's put paid to the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Gerrard. Searching pass he's played there. He's being Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Mateus. And it's Salah. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar looking to play him in. Xavi Alonso. No, that's been intercepted. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Szoboszlai. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Gerrard! It's in! They are playing them off the park.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. That's beautifully weighted. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He'll try from distance! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona still making a fight of this. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Salah. Pull it. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mohamed Salah, he's beaten the last man. Company did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now he's running away, and pull it! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Gerrard. Number 13, Mohamed Salah. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field,
Neymar.
Number 17, Mateus.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Spread it left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Driving forward.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo! Rising over the bar.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
So we have further
Coming
activity
on
on
to
the bench
replace
here.
him is
He got amongst the goals
number
here,
18,
and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, he was clearly disappoted with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout.
He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Soboslai. Soboslai! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Opts to play it back. He'll try from distance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Maldini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played into space. Oh, that was vital. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Mateus. Now it's Del Piero. Shot, surely! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus' delivery. Good read, needed to be. Mohamed Salah. He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the far post. Oh, the touch is just too thick. could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And here's Hullet, and Hullet! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. So the first half brought no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Boyan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And the finish! This time, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Del Piero. And this is Hullet. Chance! And that's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. And Hullet! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
71 minutes is
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
coming on the field.
Shot a goal! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's done it! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
82 minutes is...
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Soboslai, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Del Piero. Number 10, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 18, Diego Forlan. Number 3, Vitinha. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Soboslai. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's played through. Soboslai gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our
So,
boys
Jim,
a
how do
round
you
of
reflect
applause for
on
a
what
job
we've
well
seen?
done.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temper...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Mohamed Salah. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Salah. Mohun Bagan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's had a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Balde makes a dash for it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baresi. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. He's found space here. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Del Piero is standing over this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Del Piero! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Driving on and making good progress. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mahmoud Bagan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is a great pick out. So much time and space here. He's having a shot! Cannavaro can get it clear. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kimmich. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a loose ball. Beckham. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Mahmoud Bagan really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. That has been slung wide. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Forlan. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's a key interception. So we've reached the hour mark. Beckham. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro makes the interception. Beckham. Balde charging forward down that flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. And this is Ronaldo. He's played it long. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely feet.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Shot could be on. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's following up. And it's in. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have the first goal.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Bergomi drives forward on the overlap. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's
There will
Hullet.
be 1 minute
He's
at
had
a
it
time.
taken off him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Del Piero. And the finish! Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Terrific save by Abbiati. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal
Please
to
be
show
made
for all
aware
of that.
Smoking is only permitted in
How would you
designated
summarise what
areas
we've seen
within
today
these
then, Jim?
grounds.
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.